Good morning. In this mimer, the Rebbe Rasham is discussing the difference between the Makkif and Pnimi. And the way he defines Makkif is, he says it's not something that's beyond your grasp, because that already has something to do with you, with the person kind of receiving this The Rebbe Rasham seems to say is that Makkif is just is. It's because of the one who creates this Makkif, or has this Makkif, it's just him being expressed. Nothing to do with being expressed to anybody. It's just he just is. And that's why he also explains that Makkif, the mashal for that is Ratzon. Because the difference is, if I'm going to explain something to you, then whatever I'm saying kind of needs to make sense to you. I need to make sure that what I'm saying, you're able to handle it and understand it, and you could ask me questions about it. You'll say, okay, what do you mean with this? What do you mean by that? And I kind of need to explain how that works so that it fits in the way you understand things. But if I tell you I want something, Ratzon, I just want. You can't ask me why do you want it, and I don't have to explain to you why I want it. I'm just saying this is what it is. This is me, and this is what I want. It has nothing to do with you. I'm not coming to tell you anything. I'm just being and saying this is what I want. So that's basically how the Rebbe Rashab explains what Makkif is. Now he explains, on a side note, we know that on Shabbos, Makkif is nimshach pnimis. So we have a problem here. We just said that Makkif has nothing to do with other, it just is the person, kind of just the one who is the Makkif, just being, nothing to do with any other creation or being. And we're saying that this is nimshach pnimis. This Makkif does have something to do with an other. So we're kind of stuck here. So the way he explains it is he says that this Makkif is not a real Makkif. This is Makkif, this is Bina. This is a Makkif for the Midas, for other, that the other can perceive. But it's not the Makkif of Hashem himself, the way he just truly is. Then he goes a little further and he says, you know what? Maybe it kind of is more of a real Makkif, but it's not really being experienced by other, which is why he says that it's kind of bara. It's in a way of bria. There's no real connection between the experiencer of the Makkif and the Makkif. Then he goes even further and he says, you know what? Maybe Shabbos truly is a real Makkif. It's kind of an experience of Hashem himself. It's lisaning al Hashem. It's a way of just Hashem just completely being, and the world kind of experiences that. But he says, but the experience that we're really experiencing, it's not that we fully understand it, that we're fully appreciating it. Because Makkif, again, could never come into the world of other. It's always just going to be Hashem himself. But the way we experience it is kind of in a way of Makkif. We're kind of just losing ourselves in the experience of Hashem. It's not that we're fully experiencing the world within its reality. We're just experiencing the world the way Hashem experiences the world. So here the Makkif is being felt, but it's not being felt in a pneumistic way, in a way that the world kind of maintains its way of being, and we're experiencing Hashem, but we're just kind of losing our way of being, which is why Shabbos, I guess, we don't work, we drink wine, like it's been mentioned. We're not being ourselves. We're kind of just being in Hashem's world. We're kind of just following Hashem's ratzon. Hashem's not explaining something to us. He's just saying, this is the way I am, and we're just kind of going along with that. And we're saying, you know what, Hashem? Like, we're with you in this ratzon kind of way of being. We're in your world, and it just is, it's your world. It's not our world. That's what kind of happens on Shabbos. So everyone have a good Shabbos, and enjoy the experience.